welcome to our move to France. It's Saturday morning and we're all in the car going over to the house. Today we'll be doing starting the pathway.
Started it?
Well,
Finishing it.
we'll be using the digger anyway this weekend to get as much as we can done whilst we've got it for Saturday and Sunday. So we've got the three boys with us, Charlie, George and Henry.
There's a quite a bit empty fuel.
I'll flip the camera around now. Right, don't want to see our ugly faces while we're going along.
Straight.
We won't expect anything from the boys.
Other than moaning.
Other than moaning about I'm hungry, I'm thirsty.
I'm bored.
That's the only downside when you're trying to renovate with kids. It's hard work because you just start something and then someone wants something, and then you sort that out, go back to what you're doing, it'll be something else. So yeah, we'll see how far I get today. I did want to finish doing the rest of the garden that I was doing yesterday.
Digging that mound of stuff up and then like getting waved at, and we'll go home.
Yeah.
Getting wet and we'll go home.
I was quite impressed with what I did yesterday, and when I got the kids, well, when we brought the kids home from school and showed them, they said, "What have you been doing? It doesn't look any different." I was like, "Really?" So I'm going to plough on with trying to get the brambles and try and tidy up as much as I can. I might be getting involved with the digger because there's people that know me know that I end up breaking machinery. I don't go near the digger. So yeah, and in between that we have a chap coming round today because in between obviously renovating and working we are trying to sort out the children. Charlie is finishing his college in July and he will be going up to what's called high school, lycée out here. So I've been trying to sort out his placement at his lycée and finding him an apprenticeship because I thought that it was down to the lycée to sort that out, but we've found out that it's our responsibility. So anyway, I found a chap and I've spoke to him via text about would he be prepared to take Charlie on as an apprentice. I apologise for all the bouncing up and down the road, it's so bouncy. He's happy to do it, so he's coming over to the house today whilst we're renovating to come and have a chat with us and meet Charlie. Contacted the lycée to inform them that we found an apprentice, a company that will take Charlie on as an apprentice, and they will email me some registration forms and obviously contact this chap directly. I say we, not we. I have struggled with the language barrier obviously, so we've been very, very lucky that we have our French tutor Isabel, who has been amazing, and she's been contacting the lycée on our behalf. I did send them an email, that was the first step, never heard anything. Tony sent them an email and didn't hear anything, and obviously time is ticking because we've only got till when they break up from school to get this sorted. So she's been absolutely amazing. She's phoned the lycée for us and spoken to them and explained to them that we need to get Charlie registered. They're sending out the forms via email for us to complete, but
she said we had to fill them out online.
Yeah, but she's also got them to CC her in so that she can help us with it. So she has been an absolute godsend. Yeah, so we'll have the chap pop over today to meet Charlie, discuss, I suppose, I don't know how many days a week, what he's doing, etc. But I can fill you in with that once I've had a chat with him.
What's happening about the electric? Because obviously that was something to deal with that.
The electric, I spoke to our neighbour, French neighbour Maud, and asked her if she would mind giving them a ring, because there's no English helpline, and they don't have any email system that you can correspond with them. So I asked our neighbour if she would kindly give them a ring. Basically, they've marked it down as urgent. We should know by next Wednesday what's going on, whether they're going to come out and have a look to see exactly what they need to do. We're not going to hear anything before Wednesday, basically, and if we don't hear anything on Wednesday, then Maud, our neighbour, said she'll chase them up again. But she's also given her number so that they can speak to her, because she did explain that we have tried, and because our French is still very limited, we still need help from people. So we're quite lucky. We have Maud, our neighbour, and equally we have Isabel, our French tutor. So we're lucky we've got a few people that will help out.
We used to ask Danny, didn't we? But obviously she was passed away.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just frustrating with the language. I just wish, because I would rather just not ask and just do it myself, but it's very hard, isn't it? They don't. You've managed to do quite a lot on the computer using Dipple, the translating.
Yeah, the only thing that I'm struggling with is the phone line, the broadband, because they rang me yesterday and I asked if we could communicate via SMS or email, and basically she said no. So yeah, I don't know what that was all about yesterday.
Well, maybe we can ask Maud. The thing is, I don't like to palm off too much on friends, because they're busy with their own stuff. I know Isabel, our tutor, she's in the process of buying a house, and it's a bit of a stressful process for her at the moment. I believe there's 4 people involved.
She's got 6 days.
Well, she at the time, there's 4 people involved in selling this property, and I think it's been a bit of a stressful process for her. So we're very mindful of that, and she works as well, so I don't want to keep bothering her. So we've just asked if she'll just sort out Charlie, and then the electric and broadband, I'll ask Maud. Well, Maud sorted the electric, and well, she's dealing with the electric. But maybe I'll ask Maud if she wouldn't mind doing the telephone.
God for that. Sitting there doing 40 kilometres an hour all the way down.
The weather forecast for this weekend looks horrendous. I'm hoping it's going to be slightly changeable, like it was yesterday, because I can cope with the rain and then it's stopping and then a bit of sun, but it does look like it's going to be downpouring all day long. I mean, I know I moan when it's too hot, we moan. Because it just makes everything seem very sluggish and long to do.
It wasn't, when it wasn't raining and the sun wasn't beating.
Yeah.
It was nice. You could work. But
even if it just stayed like this,
yeah,
this is fine. But just don't pour down. Because it's just trying to find things to do when it's like this. It's not like I can go in the house and do anything, because I can't see anything. We don't have any electric. I can't. Well, I suppose the only other thing was we don't have any water, so it's not like I can even get a bucket of hot water and even start going in and trying to clean a bit to put our belongings in there. We're sort of stuffed, because that was an option. When myself and Henry were over at the house in the week, Tony had gone to pick up George and Charlie, and it was thundering and lightning, so we ran into the house, and I just thought, rather than stand here, if I had some hot water, or, you know, I know I'm not going to sit there and clean the whole house because we'll be renovating, but I do need to clean a couple of the rooms so we can start putting our boxes and furniture in there to store. But yeah, so we're sort of stuffed. And I think probably people must think, why are we bothering with the grounds and not bothering inside? But at the moment, yeah, all become clear. But at the moment, we can't do anything in the inside, so we're ploughing on with the outside whilst we're, well, it's got to be done anyway, because if you just leave it, it's going to be worse to maintain. So I'm just going to do a section at a time. I do get overwhelmed when I'm walking around thinking, oh my God, I've got that bit, but I'm thinking, right, let's just concentrate on the main bit at the back of the house. After that, I'm going to go round where the aviaries, bird aviaries are, which you can't probably see, and where the little water pump is. I'm going to do that next. And then the biggest bit will be round by the house, the grounds around the house and all by the front. As I said, once it's all done and we just keep on top of it, it won't be too bad. But I think where it's just left, that's a nice little tractor, isn't it? What I find nice is you go to the supermarket or you go to the school, and people just use them as modes of transport to go like to the supermarket or pick their kids up from school in them.
Yeah, I suppose you can get loads of groceries if you've got a train on the back of it.
We've seen him at the little village shop where he pops out, gets his beers. That shop, well, that place there is a bricant. Now, I liked it. Tony doesn't really do bricants, but I liked it. I thought I had some lovely stuff, but I couldn't really concentrate because when we went in there, I went with my friend who took her son, and obviously I had our three, and I was on edge.
Don't blame it on us.
I'm not blaming it on you, but I was just saying I was on edge because there's like expensive antiques in there.
He was outside on the road.
He wasn't outside on the road.
Not on the road, like on the pole.
Well, you did come in and you was making me and Vanessa nervous because we were sitting there thinking if you swing round and you knock something off, it could be quite a costly little day out.
Yep.
So
Although
boys,
it was just expensive rubbish.
shut up. I was just telling Tony the other day my list of plans for him to do round the house. I think he switched off at that point.
I did.
I said I'd like a nice tree bench around one of the big trees. One of the stumps.
I didn't hear that.
Did you film the stump?
Which stump?
We've got a but we've got a massive tree stump where we sit, don't we? We've plotted up like a table and chairs.
Where the barbecue is.
Yeah.
It's just a stump.
It's a massive tree stump, and I thought, right, what can we do to give that a bit of a purpose or a feature? Well, I've been researching. You can actually drill out the middle of it and plant plants in it. So that's another thing I've put on my list.
I didn't even know about that one.
What's wrong with the internet?
What internet?
The internet.
What else?
I didn't bring tender. Did you bring tender?
That's a nice church. I've been in there. They just for a Sunday service I went on my own because no one wanted to come with me.
How can you tell if you have peanut pie?
See?
Where do you see that?
Tony's just going to go and draw out some money.
Money?
Money.
We'll get some money. Anybody want some money? So yesterday, I had a brief go on the digger, which would have carried on, but Charlie wanted to go home because it was cold and wet. Don't know if you remember on yesterday's video, Sam was going on about the heap of soil and brambles. I was halfway through doing it yesterday, and I had to stop. So it looks like that now. There's all the brambles, or most of them. Some are still left over there. So we'll get the path done today, and then I'll finish doing this tomorrow. Got that to do, and I might have to hire it again to do the channel down the middle for the caravans because most of the stuff hasn't turned up that I need to do it. Well, we can dig the channel, I guess, and then hire it again to fill it in and do some other bits around it. Sounds like the kids are going to run the battery out on the quad, so that'll be nice. We'll catch up when we start doing some work. So we started. Sean's pushing all the rubbish out of the way. Wow, that made light work of that, didn't it? Look. Rather large tree. I don't think it wants to move. Bloody bugs. I'm going to remove a tree stump. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. These were the problems that the logs that we found when we was cutting through, and it wouldn't, it would have taken us forever to cut these by hand with a chainsaw, so hence the digger. It's a big boy. Take her over. Get out of the way before I get run over. both of them. Whoop, it's going to go over in a minute. Get a good angle. Wow, the size of that. Said she wanted a little logs down the edge. It's still coming. I'll stop filming until we've got a bit more cleared. So, Sean's managed to get that over there now, out of the way. Just got a few more to do down there. Hopefully these ones are even more rotten. Don't know how many more we're going to come across. Don't understand, I mean this has been chopped and left here for some reason. You'll see there's no roots, so it hasn't fallen down. This bloke's a nightmare. Not like that one, I don't think it's going anywhere. Beautiful. Right, we'll start again once we've got some more. So, as you can see, we have managed to get all of the trees that was in the middle here over. So we started up there, about here roughly. This is where me and Sam got to, yeah. That's where I was chopping up that other log. We've got this far, so I think once these last few logs are out of the way, we're almost there, hopefully. So yeah, we're doing alright. We doing alright?
Yeah.
We're doing alright. Bye-bye. So it looks like it's just these two big ones here, that one and that one over there. And then hopefully it should be plain sailing. Hopefully. Jeez, look. Loads of it. All this for a path, eh? Hopefully, this is the last stump to do, and then hopefully it is literally going through. Fingers crossed. Wish us luck. As you can see, we've managed to get this far. Just on the other side of those trees is the road. Managed to move on with this. That new driveway. Yeah. Almost there. Right, last persistent route. Well, and that tree there.
We found a lizard.
Yeah, we found a lizard. Funny coloured lizard. Salamander, I've been told it is.
There it is.
It's there. Yeah. Isn't it lovely? Ruining its home. All for our own driveway. There's Sean. Having fun. George's the bigger man. Have fun. It's a good thing about coming out here. At least they wouldn't do this in the UK. I don't know where he thinks he's going. Where is he going, by the way? So we made it out onto the road. It's taken quite a while. It's the road. So in theory, we won't have to use the main road anymore as an entrance once we level all this out. Although he's a little bit boggy at the moment because it's been raining all day. So sorry for sniffing. I'm freezing, soaking wet. Probably end up with pneumonia now. Right. I'll do a bit more in a little while. Bye bye. Right, this is what we've achieved today. Sorry about sniffing, as I say. I'm soaked through where it's been raining all day. Freezing. I'm going home now. I've had enough. So I'll try and do before and after. Just give you an idea of what we have done. Done all of this today. Chopped up loads of that with the chainsaw. It's out the way now. For some reason the kids have come down here on a quad when they've been told not to use it anymore. Hurry up, boys. I want to go home. Oh my God. So, this will be our driveway. And now I've got to sit there and go to the local quarry to price up and order the gravel. So we can gravel all of this, which would be very nice. So yeah, I think it's been quite a productive day. Obviously more tomorrow. I've got to get rid of this big mound that's up the top here. I would have set the camera up, just recorded the whole process, but A, my battery will run out on my phone, and B, I don't think you could have speeded it up enough for it to have been a reasonably short video, like 20 minutes. It would end up turning into an hour's video. So yeah. Quite nice. We'll get some lights up in the trees once we've got some electric, which hopefully will be within a week or so now. Not that I'm going to put the electric up here in a week or so for the trees, but it would be nice to have the driveway lit at night. Yeah, I think the gravel will stop probably about here. I would like to gravel it all the way down to the house here through the gates, but I think that's a little bit extreme. I think it might be a little bit on the pricey side, should we say. So tomorrow I've got that to do, that over there to finish. And Sam's been doing something in there. George, I don't know what he's been doing, but he's been playing with the hedge trimmer. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Please like, subscribe, share, all of that, and have a good evening. Au revoir.